and welcome to Orlando Obsession.
In this show, we're going to be covering common travel tips to avoid, mistakes that people make, things that we all do over and over again, and is how to avoid them, or just don't do them, or what they are, whatever. But before we do get into it, because I've literally contradicted myself with those very words, in this show you have a chance to win an Orlando Obsession theme pack survival kit. I know! In order to win, what you have to do is find the hidden Mickey that'll be popping up in this show. It's not Mickey Mouse though, because
What's it gonna look like?
he looked like not Mickey Mouse.
Maybe like a Mickey Rourke?
Like a Mickey Rourke or a Mickey Rooney or a Mickey Jagger.
Bonneville?
Or a Mickey Bonneville. Don't know who that is. Popping up in the show. Leave in the comments below where you see the hidden Mickey. And you could win a prize. I know.
The first common mistake is not planning. We've got a panorama that we reuse every time that we go.
We do, yeah. Panorama, Holly
All we
Bob's
do,
panorama.
change the dates, delete all of the information, and start again.
Make an itinerary.
Yeah, and to be honest, as a side note, it is the best way to get over your Disney
Yeah,
blues.
that's a plan. And when you come home, plan your next one. If I ever don't make a plan, it always goes to hell.
Yeah.
You don't do stuff, you come home and you've missed stuff. Plan your days. Itinerary, gotta do it. Next one, don't have a lie-in every day. Get to the parks early. If you're on property, use those extra magic hours. Plan your days, and when you're doing your planning from the last tip, look when the parks are with extra magic hours and use them, because it'll be at half the regular capacity. You want to get in there early. There'll be plenty of time to have a little lie-in. That's all nice too. Some pool days are fine, but on the parks you really want to go to, on those rides you really want to ride, get in early, use the extra magic hours.
So for the next one, not using your fast passes effectively.
People don't do these for book them early. Soon as if you've booked your tickets in advance, which I recommend you do. So yeah, with Attraction Tickets Direct, you can book your fast passes 2.5 months, 2 months plus however long your stay is. Get those in on the day. Plan them, get them in there, get those big rides in early, and then you can walk on. And while you're doing the big rides, just walking on, living life large, everybody else is waiting to queue for them. You're fast passing them, and then you can go on the lesser rides as the park gets busier. Come out to that by lunchtime. Doom.
Don't book your fast passes until around midday though.
Yeah.
11 o'clock, 12 o'clock,
good.
1
Absolutely.
o'clock, a little bit further. Early in the morning, the park's a little bit emptier.
Queues are short.
Queues are a lot shorter. You've got the people that are having a little lay-in, the people with the kids that won't get out of bed.
The ones who haven't watched this video.
Yes.
Next tip, be fit. Do not underestimate the number of miles you will do in an Orlando theme park holiday. 15, 20,000 miles a day, not uncommon. 15, 20,000 steps a day. You'll be walking. Be prepared. It is tiring. Walk a bit before you go or you'll get really bad calf cramps and leg cramps.
Don't use new trainers / sneakers / flip-flops,
Break in.
sandals.
Yeah, don't take new shoes.
Break them.
in. Yeah. Be prepared for a lot of walking and think about what that means, what you're going to wear to be comfortable.
So the next tip, don't eat at peak times. If you decide that you want lunch at 1:30 or even dinner at 7:30, not only are you going to struggle to get those reservations, because that's the peak time where everybody else is eating.
So busy.
That's when you'll find the rides and things like that tend to free up a little bit. There'll be a lull in attendance in a lot of the parks in the evenings.
If you eat at the peak times that everybody else is, you'll be waiting longer for your food and you won't be taking advantage of the fact that the rides are a little quieter and there's shorter queues.
As a side note, mobile ordering is huge at the moment.
Get it on your phone.
Keep checking the apps. They are adding new restaurants all the time. If it's your first time, trying to fit everything in.
You can't.
You will burn out within 3 or 4 days, and you will be kicking yourself.
Yeah, you're a cherry pick.
You'll need to stay in bed. You will burn yourself out. We've done it ourselves.
Every time.
We still do it.
I just came back from Disneyland. Did the same thing. Burned out. So yeah, plan your days. Be prepared to have some downtime, and pick the best stuff and plan that best stuff. Going back to that first point. So work out which theme parks you want to go to the most. Whether it's Disney World, Universal Studios, or even somewhere a bit quieter out of Orlando entirely, and plan your accommodation to be near that attraction, because the travel time, especially in peak hours, is busy. It's Orlando, it's a city, it's full of other people trying to drive around. So it's really important to be close to where you want to spend the most of your time. or you'll be commuting like everybody else.
Yeah.
If it's in a Disney World resort, not really a problem. Disney World is busy, but there are rarely traffic queues. But if you're staying up on International Drive, or if you're staying at Universal Studios, that traffic can be a monster.
We wrote these between us. This one I need to take my own advice.
Me too.
Overpacking. I tend to always fly premium with Virgin, which means you get 2 suitcases, both of 23 kilograms each. 9 times out of 10, I will try to fit my medium one inside the large one, but fill my medium one. The last twice I've gone, it's been over. I don't know how I managed to do it.
Yeah,
Because you only take shorts and vests.
I don't know. For 2 weeks, I only need half a dozen tops, plenty of underwear, some jeans, and maybe I'll do some laundry in the hotel. You can really get by on 5 or 6 changes of clothes, and yet somehow I'll end up with 50 kilos of luggage. How this happens is a mystery. So yeah, overpacking. Just plan. Do you really need to take 30 tops with you? So there is a lot more to do in Orlando than just the big ticket items.
This kind of goes against some of the stuff we said. Now we're saying plan, but also plan to leave a day free.
Plan a couple of free days.
Yeah, when you get there and you see an advertisement for something and you think, look at that, that's amazing. It may not be something that you've seen before.
Yeah, do it. They're really good.
And just spend the day going to Madame Tussauds. The Orlando Eye.
Yeah, they're
Going
good.
for food in a restaurant that maybe you hadn't thought about.
Look around.
Yeah. So next tip, not making use of the free water fountains and the free iced water that you can get at any quick service restaurant.
Mm-hmm. It's free water.
Otherwise you're paying $3-4
It
for
makes
bottles of water.
no sense to buy bottled water because there are water fountains everywhere. And use them. You'll stay hydrated, you'll keep your energy levels up. You'll dehydrate so fast in Orlando.
Yeah.
Here's one that I'm always doing. I carry too much stuff. I'm usually carrying cameras and things, but travel light. If it can't go in your bum bag, you probably don't need to take it unless you really are filming. And then your phone will do, or take a small camera. As little as you can get away with, because the theme parks, and in Universal, you need lockers for everything. And that's such a chore to have to find a locker every time you want to go on a ride. Finally, one more little tip.
This is brilliant. Utilise the front of park pickups. In Magic Kingdom, you'll be in guest services. I think Hollywood Studios is the same. Epcot, it's around the front of the store, and you know you'll ever see his
the gift shop. Basically, buy your things, buy your merch, buy your souvenirs. Don't be a mug and carry it around with you. Have it collected at the front of the store on your way out.
Yeah. Also,
front of the park.
If you're staying on property, get it sent to the hotel.
Yeah, they'll take it
you
to you.
You can pick it up from one of the shops. It is amazing. So like the Christmas ornaments that you're thinking, I don't want to carry them around. I think they're going to break. We've done it with with ears that we bought that we couldn't find. So we had them sent back to the hotel because we found the rose gold ones. We were like, we've already got some on. We can't wear 2 pairs.
Yeah, perfect. And Universal do it too. You can pick up your stuff as you're leaving the park.
How do you start it?
Hi!
I don't pee.
That's how we start.
Okay. Oh, damn, I'm boiling.
It's warm.
Hi and welcome to Orlando Obsession.
With attractions tickets.
With attractions. Oh my god.
So that is it. That is our quick top tips or top things to avoid, top mistakes to make.
Common mistakes to avoid.
Yes, and how to avoid them.
Yes.
Well, it also became a top tip at the same time type thing, didn't it? So, as always, leave your comments below. Did you see that little hidden Mickey popping up? If you want to see more of our videos, subscribe, hit that alarm bell, and popping up over there is the last show we put out, and below that is the one YouTube thinks you should watch next. Thank you so much for watching. Shall see you in the very next show. Bye! Peace.